Good morning, my loves. Happy Sunday. Beautiful Sunday here at the lake. The high today is 87. I know. It's that time of year. It is super bright. It is super pretty. Beautiful Sunday. So, it's really important in this day and age, with everything happening here in the US and globally. I want you to do me a favor. I don't care if you roll your eyes, you think it's stupid. I want you to do it anyway, okay? Please, always check in with somebody every day. Let them know you're okay. Let them know, if it's one of your kids, or you're a parent and you're going out or whatever, just text somebody a note and let them know where you're going. Text them that you made it home okay. With everything going on, people need to know. We really, really need to know. I mean, we are teetering on the verge of World War III. I sincerely believe that. It's just, sorry, a giant shit show out there. And yeah, it's not good. Just let people know where you are and you're okay. Friday, there were tons. I'm in Arizona, but I have a lot of friends in Oklahoma, in the Midwest. I'm a Midwest girl, so I have friends throughout the Midwest. Friday, Oklahoma was hit with I don't know how many tornadoes, and I was really worried for some close friends. So immediately, Saturday, I started, checking to make sure that they were okay, because I worry about people I care about. And the other day, I don't know, it's a couple of weeks ago, I got a DM from a family, and it's kind of cute. Teenagers. Mom had reached out, really frustrated, because her child, who was, I think, 15, 16, did not want her to know where she was going. It's none of your business. I'm old enough to have my own friends and do what I want. We know the story. If you've had kids, we've all heard it. You don't need to know where I'm going, and yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So they're in Oklahoma. The tornadoes hit Friday, and this girl was out with her friends. Mom knew she was out with her friends. Some kind of school function was supposed to go on. I think it was a football game or something, basketball game, a game. And they didn't know where she was after the game when the tornadoes started to hit. Mom was in a panic, understandably. And the daughter and her friends were in a panic because they made it to shelter, thank God. But she was worried about her home, her parents, her pets. So as soon as she could, she got hold of her mom, let her know she was okay. And, everybody's in tears. Are you okay? Are you okay? Is there any damage? Get your butt home, that kind of stuff. And when the girl got home, she looked at her mom and she said, Miss Brenda was right. I get it. Yeah. People need to know where you are. They do. So just let somebody know. It's a text message. Send somebody a text, good morning, let them know you're alive. I was talking to one of my dearest, closest friends, an ex-sister-in-law. We're that close. We've known each other, let's see, oh my Lord, since I was like 13. And she was my brother's wife at the time, or girlfriend and then wife. So she's known me forever. And she knows I live alone here in Arizona with my cat. And she said, do you worry, that you're alone there? What if something happens? And it does cross my mind. When I had COVID, the first time I had COVID, I thought I was going to die. I was so sick. And I really thought I was going to die. And that, at some point they would find my body and I wasn't going to be pretty. And that's when there are people I touch base with every day. Absolutely. And they touch base with me. It's just kind of what you do to let people know that, hey, I made it. I'm still around. Everything's fine. It's just a smart thing to do, especially if you're alone, okay? It's really, really important because I want you to think about it. I don't care how old you are. You're living on your own. Something bad happens to you during the night. You have a stroke, you have a heart attack, and you pass. What if they don't find your body, until the rent's due next month? Seriously, if somebody isn't expecting to hear from you, somebody that you talk to every day, if you're not expected to go to work, if you work from home or something, think about it. Touch base with somebody every day. Now for me, hey, if you don't see posts from me on social media and a video, something's wrong. And that's fine. But there are clients that I touch that are seriously ill, terminal clients that I talk to every day, and their families every day. They give me a status update every day. I need to know how they're doing, how they're handling things. So it's just important. And, we are still dealing with ICE. Whatever your thoughts are on that, people need to know, I'm going to the store. And if they don't hear from you, okay, there's a problem. And I know just locally within probably 20 miles of me Friday, I think it was yesterday, a lady went for a walk. She and her husband had dinner, really nice people. Everybody loved them. And she decided to go for a walk after dinner. And she was coming back from her walk, walked past her next door neighbor, and for whatever reason, he shot her in the head. That was it. That's why I don't take walks here. I don't go anywhere alone. I'm not about to. It's too dangerous. But her husband knew where she was. Of course, he heard the gunfire. It was next door. But you always need to let someone know where you are in case there's an emergency, in case there's an accident. You never know. So please, just send a text. Let them know, I'm okay. I'm going out. I made it home. Thanks for worrying. I have really close friends that are professionals, that are attorneys and doctors. And if I know they're traveling, I will send, they'll send me a text and say, I'm going to San Francisco, I'm going to Florida, I'm going to New York or whatever. And I will always say, safe travels. Let me know when you make it back. And they do. If not, I will reach out to them when I know they're supposed to be back and say, hey, did you make it home okay? Because we keep track of each other, because we care. It's not about being nosy and getting in somebody's business. It's a dangerous world. It is a very dangerous world. And even if you have kids in high school, junior high, even elementary school, have the talk with them about checking in. Because I deal with a lot of human trafficking cases. And, the groomers will reach out to a kid and say, I'll meet you after school, or stop by Starbucks or McDonald's or whatever you have, and we'll meet. And the kid thinks, oh, well, it's on my way home, nobody will know. Then they don't make it home. So make sure your kids know to check in, to always let you know if there's a change of plans. And you have to know who they're with. You have to. Absolutely, you have to. And if you don't know them, they're not going. Yeah. And I don't care if it's their first date, you need to meet them. Yeah, there's no, pulling up and honking. You need to meet them. You are entrusting this person with your child. If they're 16 years old, you are entrusting your child to somebody that barely knows how to drive. Meet them. It might be embarrassing. It might be absolutely humiliating for your child, but we all live through it. It's for their own good. It's for their safety. Sorry about the glare. But, as parents, it's what we have to do. It's our responsibility to take care of our kids and look after them. And to annoy the hell out of them. So, you got to keep it up. Lastly, the daughter of the girl in Oklahoma was really upset because she thought it was rude for her mom to ask where she was going and who she was with and all of this. She said it was disrespectful. So I had the opportunity to talk to the daughter, one-on-one. And I don't know if the mom was in the room. It was a phone call. I don't know where mom was, but it was a phone call. And I understood her position. It's embarrassing. They're going from one friend's house to another friend's house, or they're going to go grab a pizza or whatever. And, here she is having to call her mom or having to send a text. I said, so it's just embarrassing to you. That's it. Well, yeah. So we discussed it and why it is important for moms to know in case something happens, a grandparent dies, there's a fire at home, something, they need to get in touch with you. They need to know where you are. If something happens to you and you're in a wreck, you're in a bad situation, there's a fight, they need to come get you. They need to pull your butt out of someplace. They need to know who you're with and where you are. They have to know. And she was rolling her eyes. She just thought it was the dumbest thing. Just do it. Because someday you're going to be the same way with your parent. Oh, no, I'm not. I said, oh, honey, please. My son he'll be 47 on his birthday. I heard all of this from him when he was 16. That I'm not going to parent like you. Oh my God, you're so protective. My son has a 14-year-old daughter now, he and his wife. My son is a helicopter parent. Absolutely. Yeah. So those words, he's eaten those words, that's for sure. Because it's different when it's your kid, and your kids will find that out. But there's only one, like I told this girl, honey, there's only one you. You can't be replaced. I don't care if you have siblings, there's only one you. And that is a treasure to your family, and they're protecting you. It's not that they don't trust you, they don't trust who you're with. They don't know who you're with. It's scary. What if your mom or dad was out on a date with somebody you didn't know? You didn't know where they went, when they were coming home. You didn't know anything. They were just gone. Yeah. So keep that in mind. But talk to your kids. Please, please. It's not disrespectful. It's not rude. It's not intrusive. It's love. Bottom line, it's love. If you love someone, you want to know they're safe. And if your friends don't like it, they're not your friend. They will understand. Friends will be supportive. They may even send their parents a text and just kind of let them know where they are and who they're with. It's what we do as parents. It's what we do as responsible citizens, But please, think about it.